Right. And look, like, Meech, like, I interviewed Lil Meech back in the day. This was before BMF started. Seemed like a good kid. Seemed like a sheltered kid. He went to private school. Like, he didn't even know that his dad was a drug dealer until later in life and so forth. And I understand what it's like to get money for the first time. I fucked off a lot of money also, but not that much money. Yeah. And I wasn't fucking it off on clothes and go-yard bags and hanging out in the strip club with Gunna and try to compete with these dudes that have way more money than you, that have way more income streams than you, that, you know, are getting streaming money every minute, doing shows for hundreds of thousands of dollars, something you can't do.
And you making it seem like Pops just left you a bag to fuck up while you was gone, like y'all still got it going on.
No, like you're, and the thing is, like, I feel like Lil Meech somehow got into his head that he's actually Big Meech and he's going to do it big like that. Big Meech was a drug dealer. He didn't pay taxes. He's selling an illegal product that's unbelievably addictive. Yeah. You know, and you're doing this on a grand level. You have you have essentially a corporation of drugs being shipped all over the country in limousines with secret compartments and everything.
For sure.
You and your one TV show can't compete with that. You can't do it. In fact, I had heard that Lil Meech would get club walkthroughs and he wouldn't show up. And, you know, he basically was just like
taking the
remember, there was a whole thing where he stole the Richard Mille watch?
Yeah.
And there was like, you know, warrant out for his arrest. And I'm watching Lil Meech and I'm looking at the way he dresses and the chains and the bags. And I'm like, this is something that I could afford, but I wouldn't do it because this is an unbelievable waste of money.
And then it's like the Richard Mille getting repoed, but you got a $300,000 chain. Is that real? Like, at that point, you get to like, man, yeah. But it's all a kid touching that first bag, though, because it's not like, is it real? Is it not? And it's like, people expect Meech. I had to explain this. Even if Meech did have, say he had 20 million put up cash, right? He's in a halfway house. He's still up under federal supervision.
Yeah.
He might not be broke, but people expecting him to just have millions as soon as he come home. This man ain't made a dollar from trapping, rapping, nothing for 20-something years.
Yeah.
Straight. What, 20 years exactly, right?
I think it's more than that.
05 to now.
Yeah, you're right, 20 years.
Yeah, 20 years exactly. So you haven't made a dollar. Go 6 months in jail. Then not you, because you got a couple dollars to burn off. But try to keep up all your bills for 10 years without making another dollar.
Yeah, no, I'll be broke.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
I'll be broke. And well, he was about to have a concert that would have made him a bunch of money.
Exactly.
But yeah, look, I mean, I thought it was reckless. You already saw your brother take a picture with one of Prince's, one of the son of 50's enemy, Supreme, right? Yeah. That picture was a bad look. 50 was very vocal about how displeased he was. The picture came down, and then everything was fine, supposedly after that. You saw your brother, Big Meech, do this with Southwest T, you would think, let me not repeat the same mistake.
Yeah.
But you're taking videos of Rick Ross, and then Lil Meech is like, yo, yeah, fuck Rick Ross, but you know, he just needed some money until the next season I get my check. And 50's like, what next season?
Yeah.
Because look, the reality is, yeah, I mean, Lil Meech had a little role in Euphoria and stuff like that, but in general, once this show ends,
exactly,
you don't know what's going to happen, but there is a reasonable chance, because this is how Hollywood works, that he may never get a big role again.
And I know,
like, you got your role because you look like your dad.
Exactly. I can't tell you how to play it out, but I can tell you that it would have behooved you to save the money that you was getting there, take that, invest in the story, and do something else with the name, maybe a movie or something that better depicts all the stuff at one time. You get what I'm saying? Because all you have to live off of is this. You have to go to acting school to get there. These people aren't going to be as biased as 50 was towards hiring you at these others. So to consider yourself an actor full time after playing this role, this was like, hey, you didn't make the cut, but you're favored by me. You're my favorite for this position. So I'm going to put the extra behind you in order so you can play this role. These other peoples ain't going to play that unless he goes through acting class.
Right.
And where I was going earlier with the Big Meech thing of him, everybody not knowing he was broke, it's just that everybody's expecting Big Meech to be all right. And I don't know if 50 did it on purpose because him and Tammy had something going on and Tammy might have put the pussy on him and talked him against Big Meech before he came home. But it's like, y'all know he been gone that long. He can't go touch no illegal money that he had put up because they still watching. Yeah. Y'all should be pulling up bearing gifts. And the dude Rocket that's partnered with, because you interviewed Rocket before, right?
I haven't interviewed him, but I know him. He used to be part of BMF.
Yeah, he's a part of BMF.
He's still out?
Now, where does your loyalty lie? I don't know where you at with this thing because I know that you were managing Lil Meech and you were like the spokesman for Big Meech.
Rocket was managing Lil Meech?
He was the one that kind of got up under 50 at the time. And then I guess Lil Meech bought Skiller Baby, but that's not where I'm going with it. You're not representing BMF right. Your loyalty doesn't stand with Big Meech if you're still siding with 50 after this. Because I feel like you made a lot of money off the deal too. All the people that is from BMF should have been pulling up bearing gifts unless they've seen something that we haven't seen, which is the paperwork to this case. And that's where I was going with that. My bad to backtrack.